And we'll see Brock Bowers. And with him, any catch could be a big one. He's the NFL leader in touchdown receptions. It's the Dreadnoughts and the Colts, and it's coming up next on EA Sports.
Welcome in, everyone, to this presentation of the National Football League on EA Sports. Thanks for having us in. Mike Tirico along with Greg Olson, partner. This should be a good one here. In the month of October, we got a couple of teams playing good football to get this season going.
And all offseason, Mike, coaches and teams, they talk about the importance of starting the season strong. And here in this matchup for early in the year, we have our first look at two teams that have started off strong. They're playing winning football. They're starting to really understand what their identity is as a team. And for this stage of the season, this is one of the better matchups we've seen so far. And it's going to go a long way continuing to unravel who are the teams we're going to be talking about come the end of the regular season.
He fields it at the 8. Oh, he's got room past the 30. So the visitors ready to go on offense here for the first time. Number 1 overall pick in 2016 leads him out, Greg. It's quarterback Jared Goff.
There's been a lot of talk coming into this week, Mike, about whether or not he'd be able to keep this hot streak going. And while I don't know if he'll be able to produce that absurd stat line like he did a week ago, I think he's more than capable of having another strong outing here in this one. I mean, somehow, if he can replicate last week's success, I think it's pretty safe to say he's got a chance to leave here with another win.
He's going to air one out right away.
They told us this week they were going to try to come out fast, and tell you what, that's exactly what they did. Put immediate pressure on this secondary and let them know, hey, all game long today, you better defend every blade of grass because we're coming out firing. And even though that ball falls incomplete, it goes a long way in setting up the rest of this game plan as the game unfolds.
They'll come up to 3rd and 3. From the gun, it's Goff. Gets that one complete to his tight end, Bowers. And he is out of bounds all the way down at the 35-yard line. On first down, it's Goff. That'll be batted away. Incomplete. Coverage very strong defensively. It's 2nd down. Out of the shotgun, it's Goff. That's caught left side by Bowers. And this takes him into the red zone. He's brought down inside the 20-yard line. They'll break the huddle. Coming up now for 1st and 10. That one intercepted. It's the safety, Julian Blackmon, inside the 40. And he's going to bring this one back the distance. Touchdown, Indianapolis. Well, that changes the story quickly. Looked like a very nice opening drive to start. Instead, Greg, it goes back the other way, and the defense scores first.
And Mike, early on, that's exactly how they drew it up. They wanted to come out and establish themselves with this first drive of the game, and then all of a sudden, disaster strikes. Not only do they turn the ball over, the defense is able to take it all the way back for the pick six.
They'll get this up past the 20, and that's where they'll set up shop. The Dreadnoughts offense and Jared Goff set to go to work once more, and he's an early front runner for MVP of the NFL. It's the first half of the season, but as you can see, they're leading into space. And they are not going to catch up to him. He will score. 78 yards. It is a touchdown. Well, that is a quick drive and the best way to finish it. The touchdown pass downfield. Greg, you rarely see a deep shot like that to start a drive.
You're right, Mike. We don't see it a lot, but I wish we did. It's actually the most efficient and safest down to pass the ball. And in this case, the defense is thinking run, got a lot of defenders up in the box, and they're able to strike deep with a pass play for 6.
We're all tied, 7 apiece, and the kick's away. Very good kickoff. Returnable from the 4. He'll work his way across the 25-yard line. The Colts offense going to take the field here for the first time. Led by their man at quarterback out of the University of Florida, it's Anthony Richardson.
He's coming off a really nice 3-touchdown performance in last week's win, Mike, but outside of that one errant throw, he did a really nice job of protecting the ball and was seemingly in control the entire game. This defense all week, they talked about trying to bait him into making some mistakes, so he's got to be careful about falling into the trap. But if he does that, I tell you what, I really like their chances.
On 1st and 10, here's Richardson. And they're going to work this down inside the 45. On the ground for the first time, here comes Jonathan Taylor. And he'll get about 6 there, setting up 2nd down. With that, why don't we give you a look at his numbers on the ground in last week's game. They'll work now on 2nd and 4. They'll go play action. It's Richardson. And they're going to track him down. He couldn't find a receiver, and down he goes.
Well, Mike, the other day we heard how the offensive coordinator wanted to start fast offensively, but here so far, it's been the pass rush and the defense who's gotten out to the quick start.
He's got his man. That's down. They pick up 17 through the air. That's good for a Colts first down. From the gun, Richardson. That's complete. Jonathan Taylor out of the backfield. And he's going to be brought down just outside the 10-yard line. Richardson will give it to Taylor. And a short pickup down inside the 10. On 2nd down, Richardson. He's got it at the 3. And he'll get about 6 before he's taken down.
That's a gain of 6. Makes it 3rd and 2.
Taylor going to try to pull his way in. And he's going nowhere on this one. Met and dropped behind the line. And now it is 4th and goal.
A 21-yard attempt.
McManus's kick is good. And the Colts will break our tie and take a 10-7 lead. The kickoff team is out on the field, and we're back to it as the kick's away. A safe kick taken at the 5. And it'll be brought down past the 25. Decent field position to start this drive. They'll come up here, 1st and 10. Goff to throw. This one deep and looking for Melton. Carlton Davis there defensively to break that one up. They'll try again here, 2nd and 10. Now this offense going to use the first of their timeouts. We'll try again. It's 2nd and 10. Here's Goff. To the right side, hauled in by Myers. And they'll work this close to a first down, maybe just a tad short. They'll look to pick this up 3rd and a yard. They'll try and run for this with Algier. Good work on the ground. He's got it. 1st down. Up at about the 42. To throw is Goff. This one deep and looking for Melton.
Well, not exactly breaking news here, Mike. They got speed on the perimeter that just not a lot of teams in the NFL have. So even though that ball falls incomplete, I think they have to continue to do it. Continue to pressure this defense and make them defend the entire field. Because as they're worried about him running by them, there is a lot of space open underneath.
Goff to throw on first down. A throw on the run is complete. That's catch 3 just on this drive. And it gets his team a first down. Now Goff. That's a short one, caught by Bowers. And this takes him into the red zone. He's brought down inside the 20-yard line. Ball down to the 16-yard line. And it's 1st and 10. He's got Myers on the completion. And he's brought down after a gain of 6 on first down. He'll come up now for 2nd down and 4. In motion is Myers. They fake the jet sweep and give it up the middle. And he's close to the first down. Gets 4 yards on the gain, but it will bring up 3rd down. You don't need much. It is 3rd and inches. On 3rd down, here's a run by Algier.
I think everybody in the stadium saw that run coming, Mike, but good luck stopping it. I mean, all he really had to do was just fall forward, and it would be enough to pick up the first down.
They'll run here with Algier. And he's going to be stopped just short of the goal line. Couldn't reach that ball across, setting up 2nd and goal. Second and goal. Again, it'll be Algier. Powering forward. He's in. Tyler Algier. Touchdown, Dreadnoughts. It's his 3rd touchdown on the year. Taking care of business on the ground to get the score. And, Greg, the big guys up front, they deserve some praise on that one.
Absolutely, Mike. And it really only takes one guy to distort the defense and win his block. But in this case, give credit to the entire unit. They did their job, and they reward their offense with a touchdown.
Dreadnoughts 14, Colts 10.
Both teams ready to go once more as the kick's away. This will be returned from the 6. He'll get this past the 20 before he's brought down shy of the 25-yard line. The Colts offense and Anthony Richardson getting ready for their next drive. And he's used his legs to great effect this year. He's hit behind the line, and the ball is out. But he'll gather it back in. Oh, man, Greg, those must be scary times for a player. Not that it happened to you often, but he lost the ball but was able to get it back and avoid the turnover.
Well, Mike, I hate to admit it, but unfortunately, I was in that situation a few times, and I'll tell you what, when that ball pops out of your hand, the only thing on your mind is there anything I can do to get it back? In this case, he was able to get it back, and he dodged a bullet.
Line of scrimmage is the 15. It's 1st and 10. Out of the shotgun, Richardson completing this one to Downs.
This is one of those throws where you're hoping you do most of the damage after the catch, but give credit to the defense. Once that ball was caught, they were on him quickly, and there was nowhere for him to go after the catch.
What can they do here on 3rd down and 7? Throwing, Richardson. And he can't get away. Down he goes, back to the 16. Brandon McManus and the field goal unit come on. This from extra point range, a 33-yard field goal attempt. 3 for 3 in the game, as this one is also good. And the Colts are back within a point. It's 14-13.
And I can tell you firsthand, Mike, when you find yourself trailing in a game, you don't feel very good about coming away with field goals. But in this case, it does get them a little bit closer and cut into this deficit.
1st and 10. Throwing, Goff. Going up top. That is brought in. And he will go all the way. Trey Tucker. Touchdown, Dreadnoughts. A beautiful combination in the air there. The pass downfield and bringing it the rest of the way into the end zone for the touchdown.
And it's really just a great route, Mike, and then a beautiful throw. The accuracy of the throw is what allowed the receiver not only to secure the catch, but then be able to turn it up and finish the play and find himself in the end zone.
The kickoff team is out on the field, and we're back to it as the kick's away. From the 6, here comes a return. Now an opening past the 30. Oh, very good field position to start as the return is past the 40. The Colts offense ready to see what they can do. The deficit is 8 as this drive begins with 1st and 10. They show jet sweep and instead run it up the middle. And he'll get forward for about a yard. Tommy Eichenberg, the former Buckeye, in there on the tackle. A 2nd down throw for Richardson. And that's going to be incomplete. Coverage was good that time. The contact jarring the ball loose and forcing 3rd down. Throwing is Richardson. He's going to let it fly downfield for Beckham. And the Dreadnoughts will take over here just shy of the 30.
When you find yourself in this situation, Mike, you're on defense, you're defending your own goal lines, you got to take some chances. You've got to try to force a turnover and make a play and get off the field. That's exactly what this defender did. Takes a chance, bets on himself, and comes away with a pick to save them some points.
A hit as he throws there. It's going to wind up incomplete. The pressure got to him that time, and it'll set up 2nd down. Goff. That's brought in by Myers. And he'll be taken down as we tick down to the 2-minute warning.
And another great throw right there, Mike. And when you take a look at the numbers, they certainly don't lie. He has just been flat out terrific in this first half. His ability to spread the ball around, take what the defense has given him. They've certainly had a lot of success here early on.
Goff going to throw here on 1st and 10. The pressure there got to him. He's hit as he threw it, and that pass falls incomplete. Throwing on 2nd down. Goff. Quick throw, taken in. And he'll be out of bounds inside the 30-yard line. Another catch from there. Numbers starting to stack up in this one. Closing in on 100 yards, and we're still in the first half. Here's 1st and 10. From the gun, it's Goff. He'll go right back to Myers. Terrific day throwing the ball, and the numbers now show it. Over 300 yards passing in this one. They'll come to the line now on 2nd and 2. Out of the shotgun, it's Goff. And try as he might, he will not get back to that line of scrimmage. They will force him out for a loss. Now a 3rd and 2. Throwing here is Goff. Open man, right side. He's got it. And they're going to have enough to convert here. And it sets up 1st and goal. The production has been sensational early on. The last catch putting him over 100 receiving yards. And we still have another half to play. His throw on 1st down is going to be incomplete.
Throughout this entire game, we've really seen this quarterback operate very efficiently, not only being able to spread the ball to multiple playmakers, Mike, but really complete a high percentage of his passes. So can't let that last incomplete break what's been a really nice rhythm so far. These are the worst. I had a couple years, Mike, where I swear I got tackled inside the 1-yard line 10 times, and then you look back and you're like, man, how many touchdowns did I...
That's in the end zone and intercepted. Picked off by Nick Cross.
So much of that play comes down to the defender's positioning. Being able to get himself to a spot, to get his hands on the ball, and a chance at that pick. Mike, when that ball was thrown, me and you are sitting here saying, that's a touchdown. And instead, they force a turnover, and now their offense is back on the field.
So we've reached halftime here. It is an 8-point game. As we'll send you down to Orlando now, where Jonathan Coachman has our EA Sports. And no rest for the weary. Let's get right back to it. Quarter number 3 set to begin. First half played out a bit as we expected. We'll see if there's a surprise coming up. Both teams set to go, and the second half is underway. Across the 20, they'll mark them down before the 25-yard line. That's where the offense will take over. The Colts offense looking to get back to work as we begin this third quarter. They'll start out first down and 10. What more could you ask for on first down? Nice run of 8, setting up second and short. They go right back to Taylor. And he'll have a first down as he gets this up close to the 40-yard line.
That's good for the Colts. First and 10 at the 39-yard line.
Now Richardson. This one into the hands of Beckham. And they're going to move this ball inside the 25-yard line. Set to go now on first and 10.
First and 10 at the 23-yard
They'll go play action. It's Richardson. And he will not get back to the line of scrimmage. That's going to go down as a sack and a loss of a couple.
Well, that's certainly one way to bounce back here defensively after giving up a huge explosive play on the previous snap. To bounce back and come away with the sack. Now you find yourself in second and long. You can catch your breath, and the opportunity to get off the field has just gone up.
That is a gain of 15, and now it's first and goal. From the gun, Richardson. Off he goes, and he will get into the end zone. Anthony Richardson, touchdown, Indy. And even though it's just the third quarter, he'll try to draw even right here and go for 2. Richardson. He's got a man. Take it in for 2. And we are all tied here in the third quarter. Now return coming from the 7. And a solid run back there. He'll get this out past the 30-yard line. On first and 10, here's Goff. He's going to look for the home run ball. Eric Stokes, the man there defensively to break that one up. A second down throw for Goff. To the right side, hauled in by Myers. The defense just has not been able to keep him under wraps. Now 10 catches in the game. On first down, it's Goff. This one deep and looking for Melton. That is knocked away, incomplete. Good coverage there defensively, all over him. And it'll be second down. Back to the air, it's Goff. That's caught left side by Bowers. And they'll move this one down inside the 40-yard line.
Every once in a while, it just comes down to you need somebody in the huddle to just make a play, and it wasn't a whole lot fancy here. The quarterback just dumps the ball down, a quick underneath completion, and then really it's the yards after catch that did the rest, and that's what it takes. You're not always going to have the perfect play. You're not always going to dial up the perfect play against the perfect look. Sometimes players need to make plays, and that was a good one there.
That's thrown right side, but incomplete. So after back-to-back incompletions, it is now 3rd and 10. Now Goff. Who else? Another catch for his favorite target. And a good short tackle right there. It stops him a good distance short of the marker. It sets up 4th down. Carlson's kick is good. And the Dreadnoughts will take a 24-21 lead.
Job number 1 on this drive. Find a way to get the lead. They, of course, would have loved to score a touchdown, Mike. But 3 points here, that's a pretty good consolation prize as it moves him out in front.
This will be returned from the 6. Nice job on the return. He's down close to the 35-yard line. Here's the Indianapolis offense now as they get set to take over once more. This one has been tight so far. A field goal separating the two sides as this drive kicks off with 1st and 10. So after the loss on 1st, here's 2nd and 14. Richardson operating from the pistol. This throw right side pulled in by Pittman.
I'm not sure what was the more difficult aspect of the play, winning his route versus man coverage or catching this pass, because that quarterback, he put a little extra sauce on that one to get it there on time, and he's able to secure a really nice catch.
A gain there of 15. 1st down, Indianapolis. On the handoff, it's Taylor. He's going nowhere, losing yardage on that play. After the loss of 3, it is 2nd and 13. Now a toss, running left, it's Taylor. Yeah! And he'll be very close to a 1st down. Won't quite have enough, but now a much more advantageous spot. The backfield empty here for 3rd and 2. Out of a shotgun, Richardson. And this ball incomplete on 3rd down. A field goal, no gimme from this distance. They'll go on 4th down. They'll run for it. It's Taylor. And he's not going to get there. The defense was ready for it, and they stuff him on 4th down. Ball rests at the 37. It's 1st and 10. To throw is Goff. That ball broken up. It is incomplete. They tried the shot on 1st down, couldn't connect. It'll bring up 2nd down. Here's Goff. There's that man again. Another catch. And that'll go for a gain of 7. And it's going to set up 3rd down. Throwing, Goff. He's got his man. Right side. It's complete. And it'll be brought down as we tick towards the end of this 3rd quarter. So, 3 quarters have come and gone. So they come to the line for 1st down and 10. Goff to throw. This one deep and looking for Melton. And he's into the end zone. That might be the knockout punch. Bo Melton. Touchdown, Dreadnoughts. Everything you want to do right there, Greg, in the 4th quarter. Get the ball with the lead and extend it to a 2-score advantage.
Yeah, and I think this just might end up being too much to overcome. You said it. Once you get a 2-score lead this late in the 4th quarter, there's just not enough possessions to be had to claw yourself back in it.
Both teams ready to go once more as the kick's away. Here comes a return from the 5. And he's brought down right at the 25-yard line. They'll start this on the ground. It's Taylor. Trying to find somewhere to move forward, but nothing going. Tackled for the loss of a yard. Lost one on the last play, so now it's 2nd and 11. Short pass taken in by the tight end. And they're going to mark him down up past the 35. So, from the 36, it is 1st and 10. Richardson going to look to throw. This one complete to Washington. And that keeps him ahead of schedule. That's a 1st down completion of 7 yards. Here's 2nd and 3 to go. Now Richardson. Little short pass here, caught by his tight end. And they're going to work this down inside the 45.
Let's go now.
On the give, this is Taylor. He makes one man miss, but stopped quickly as they hold him to a gain of 1. Here's a 2nd and 9. Throwing, Richardson. Looking middle, and he's got downs. He's going to be taken down at about the 30.
That's another Colts first down. 1st and 10 at the 30-yard line.
On 1st down, it's Richardson. And he's going to run out of time. They get to him and bring him down. Work to do now as they come up on 2nd and long. Throwing is Richardson. Quick throw, taken in. They'll get maybe 3 out of that one, and it's going to set up 3rd down. Now Richardson. And that is incomplete. So here comes Brandon McManus in a pressure situation. This to get back to a 1-possession game. This one has plenty of leg. And it is good. And they are indeed back within 1 score.
So anytime an offense comes off the field after settling for 3, you always have to take the good with the bad. In order to get down there in field goal range, you had to do something positive to move the ball. But at the same time, how are we going to be able to finish these drives and convert for 6 the next time we get down there?
The Dreadnoughts offense and their quarterback, ready. They'll break the huddle. Coming up now for 1st and 10. Out of the shotgun, it's Goff. He'll get this complete to his tight end Bowers. And he's down on the other side of midfield. Mark him at the 48-yard line.
And you think back to the first half, Mike, just how well he threw the ball, and you thought maybe this defense would come up with some answers in the second half to slow him down, but so far, that has proven to not be the case.
And he'll get about 5. They'll break the huddle. It's 2nd and 5. They'll go again here with Algier. And this defense up to the task there. Gain of just 2, and it's 3rd down. From the gun, it's Goff. Oh, they got the turnover they needed. It's intercepted. That's the linebacker, Zaire Franklin. the defense, not only the takeaway, but Greg, the pick six, and they can tie this thing up.
Yeah, and this game has been in the balance the entire way, and now for this defense to come up with this pick six, they've got a decision to make now, finding themselves down by 1 here in the second half.
All even. Fourth quarter, everything we've wanted. What's in store in the remaining time? Nice job by the return team as he takes it across the 30-yard line. They'll come up for 1st and 10. To throw is Goff. This one deep and looking for Melton. That'll be batted away. Incomplete. Coverage very strong defensively. It's 2nd down. Goff. He's going to try it here again. That one pinballs around, but it is incomplete. What about this crowd getting even louder before 3rd and 10? And that is incomplete. So 4th down, they'll hand it over to A.J. Cole to punt it. Important punt here in this tie game late. Oh, the coverage was great. They gave him no room to operate and made him pay for catching the ball. The Colts offense ready to get back at it. We're all even. 4th quarter, so every drive so important at this stage. And they'll start with 1st and 10. They'll drop to throw. And this one is caught by Pierce. And he's brought down after a gain of 6 on 1st down. This one into the hands of Beckham. And they'll get him down after a gain of 5, but that is enough for a 1st down. He'll go back to Odell. They connect again. And they will bring him down on the other side of midfield. On 1st and 10, here's Richardson. Completing this one to Downs. And this is a touchdown! They were not going to be denied, and they have taken the lead here in the final minute of play. Extra point by McManus, up and good. And the Colts will go up by 7. So the kickoff team out there one final time in the final minute as they kick it away. This taken in at the 8-yard line. A good return as he takes it across the 30. The Dreadnoughts offense makes their way back out to the field for their next possession. They trail here by a touchdown as this drive will start with a 1st down. This one deep and looking for Melton. That is knocked away. Incomplete. Good coverage there defensively all over him. And it'll be 2nd down. Back to the air. It's Goff. That's a short one. Caught by Bowers. 6 catches for him in the ball game now. And this one's good for a 1st down. Here's Goff. This one deep. And looking for Melton.
All right, so this is why you get paid the big bucks. These are the possessions as a quarterback you need to deliver for your team. Everybody talks about 2-minute. Everybody drills it every single week. But when it comes down to this moment in the game, your quarterback needs to be on point. And after that 1st down incompletion, it just makes things that much harder.
They still have all 3 timeouts, and here we go with 1st and 10. This one deep and looking for Melton. Carlton Davis there defensively to break that one up. Another try, 2nd and 10. Now Goff. To the right side, hauled in by Myers. He has been busy. 15 catches in this game. Wow. Here's first down. To throw is Goff. He's going to take a shot down the field. And the Colts are going to have the ball at their own 18-yard line. They'll come up here, 1st and 10. On first down, they'll start with Taylor. A modest gain, maybe 2 yards. It's 2nd down. They'll go again here with Taylor. And he's fighting and trying to get back to the line of scrimmage, but will not do it. This is going to be a loss of a yard. Got to get it to the 28, but now it's 3rd down. On 3rd down, here's a run by Taylor. And now we'll get a timeout here. They're able to stop it with 1 second to go on the clock. The offense is staying right there. They're going for it. 4th and a couple. They'll try and run for it. And he'll be brought down there, and that'll put a wrap on this one. Time has expired in this 4th quarter. So it's a win for the Colts, and it is their 3rd consecutive victory. They continue to play great football here in this latest stretch. So that'll just about do it for Greg Olson and our entire team. I'm Mike Tirico. You've been watching the NFL on EA Sports. For more, log on to easports.com.